Guys, of course, we have an issue right now. Seun Kuti has turned himself in, and now a lot of people are raising some narratives around that. I think we need to talk about it because he's been arrested already, was cuffed, and then the picture is all out on social media. I think we need to talk about this. Assaulting a police officer is a crime, but also the police of this federation, they need to talk to themselves. A lot of people are reporting daily of police assaults, some drunk policemen, with rifle on duty and the rest, and a lot of things we have witnessed. A lawyer was killed in Lagos State and nobody talked about it. The way police force is talking about the case of Seun Kuti, they don't use that energy when their police kills innocent people. I still got some stories coming in from Rema. Rema is speaking up right now and is so excited of his Indian tour, and a lot of people are commending Rema for that good feat. For more news like this, you can click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon. On the case of Seun Kuti, his manager is coming out to say the officer Seun Kuti slapped was drunk. That is coming in from the manager. According to the report we have, they said Seun Kuti, was in defense of his family because the drunk police driver hit his car while his daughter and other family members were in the car. That caused a kind of psychological shock for his daughter. In defense of that, he came down and then decided to shout at the police officer who was arguing with him. But right now, the police department have changed the narrative. According to them, they said Seun Kuti was the person that hit the police officer, and then the man trailed him to his house and he apologized and gave him 12,000 naira. So I think a lot of people are really, getting concerned about this. Remember that Seun Kuti came out to say yes, this man almost killed him and that he has an evidence of that. A lot of people are really saying that he should tender the evidence so that the whole world can see it and jump to his own defense. But now what is facing on social media, people are not really happy with Seun Kuti, especially his utterances during the 2023 general election, calling out obedience and the rest. I think right now some people are seeing it as a payback time for him. Video of him, bragging about slapping policemen has made it on social media, and people are really posting that around. I think this guy made a lot of enemies for himself during the 2023 general election because of his stance and his own opinion, and he was vocal about it and went all out for the obedience. And right now, these guys are not supporting him at all. They decided to share his, utterances about slapping policemen in the past, and the video is all out. Let's catch a glimpse.
You know how many police I don't. They'll say because you be fella pikin. It doesn't matter because Jesus be God pikin. If you must know who you are before you make your move. So I make my move from where I did because I know who I am. That's how I must make my move.
This evidence is indicting for Seun Kuti. That is what a lot of people are really saying, and they want the government to punish him at that. Congratulations to Hida Basi. That is what a lot of people are really celebrating after breaking the Guinness Book of Record of cooking for 96 hours. That is a big one. That is a big support that came in from Nigeria. Let's catch a glimpse of that.
It's very important to me that young girls my age or even younger than me see that they can actually dream big and do really big things, because sometimes when I look at the plan and what we're trying to do, it's a very expensive venture.
Absolutely.
But I just know for a fact that it's important for me to do this for myself, just from where I'm coming from, from my background, so that the women that come after me just can say, oh, see, Hilda did that, so I can do better than that. Because even in the Bible it says the later shall be greater than the former. So it's almost like I'm trying to set precedents for those that are coming after me to be able to dream bigger than I am, or that I'm dreaming right now.
Before the breaking of the record, he already said his mind that he's going to achieve a good feat in the cooking industry, and she was able to achieve that with the support of Nigerians at that. The likes of Lagos State Governor and a lot of celebrities came out to chant support for Hida. Today, she has achieved a good feat in the industry. Video as Davido assures Odumodu Black of Headies Next Rated Award. That is what is being responded to right now. Now you go collect am by the time 001 Davido says in a recent video he made to Odumodu Black. I think this time around a lot of people are saying that they should have a feature and they should have a song together. That is what it is right here. Based on the performance of his song, I think this guy deserves a lot of accolades and deserves that award because he is the rave of the moment right now, especially one of his hit single called Declan Rice. Rema is coming out with a video of him speaking about having access or conquering the Indian market and Arabian market and doing something like Afro rave. 3 years later, I did it. Thank you, India, for your overwhelming love. And my heart goes to those who believed in me. That is what he's saying right now. I think we need to understand this big feat because when he said it 3 years ago, a lot of people came out to mock him, to laugh at him, and said a lot of things about him. Somehow, when you project your fear, your kind of littleness on others, that is what you get. Because Rema was like seeing something bigger, from his own perspective, while others were seeing something smaller from their own perspective. I think Rema has conquered the industry, making the Arabian market, making the Indian market. That is a good feat. He was in India and decided to shut down a 60,000 capacity stadium in India, and a lot of people are giving flowers to Rema. Let's catch a glimpse of what he said 3 years ago before making it to the Indian market.
Even in the Indian zone.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Because I've been seeing that comment, and I need to make good use of. Some people think it gets to me. It doesn't get to me.
Oh, really?
Saying I sound Indian. People say I sound Arabian.
Really?
Yeah, they say I sound Arabian or Indian. But I want to use that. I want to use that bad comment to my own advantage.
Yeah.
I like to get in zones, like not just English zones. It's not this music, this Afrobeats. I want to take it to the next level.
Sick.
Why can't we get into the Indian zone? Why can't we shut down India?
True.
Why can't we shut down the Latin zone?
True.
The biggest. Why is it always the O2? Why is it always this place in America? What?
Yeah.
It's time to realize Afrobeats.
Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos.
You know how many police I don't. They'll say because you be fella pikin. It doesn't matter because Jesus be God pikin. You must know who you are before you make your move. So I make my move from where I did because I know who I am. That's how I must make my move.
So I don't want to go one side and just be like all women, but honestly I feel like it's very important to me that young girls my age or even younger than me see that like they can actually dream big and do like really big things, because sometimes when I look at the plan and what we're trying to do, it's like it's a very expensive venture.
Absolutely.
But I just know for a fact that it's important for me to do this for myself, just from where I'm coming from, like from my background, so that the women that come after me just can say, oh, see, like Hilda did that, so I can do better than that. Because even in the Bible it says like the later shall be greater than the former. So it's almost like I'm trying to set precedents for like those that are coming after me to be able to dream like bigger than I am or than I'm dreaming right now, and it's just also nice to be able to do this. Apart from like the benefits for myself and for my brand, I honestly feel like I'll be taking a lot more serious, because if I'm being honest, like girls that look like me, there's always like a certain kind of perception about people like girls, like young girls like me, or there's like, I feel like people tend to underestimate like what we're capable of, and just because that narrative has been put out there for so long.